old when I found out.
You liberals who have lifted them up, Howard.
Paul, you conservatives make a mistake. You can't afford to strangle hope in people. Without hope, people become dangerous.
No, Howard. You liberals have let them invade our society. You give them jobs, political jobs.
Paul, you missed the point. It's only the smart ones we move up.
That makes it even worse.
No, we have to move them up. If we leave a smart one in the ghetto, he might develop into a leader against us. But if we raise him up into white society, we neutralize him. He feels compelled to try to act like us. He loses his identity and his racial anger, if he has any. He becomes alien to his brothers. They realize he sold them out and they grow to hate him. He becomes worthless to them and safe for us. No, thank you. In fact, in his love for the creature comforts, except for his color, he's become one of us.
All right, Shalom. Call Lord Milah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ruchak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, and bishops, a great millstone who taught me this truth. And peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect, as well as those that believe on the gospel. All right, Shalom. I just wanted to, I started this lesson with that video, all right? Because, that's Esau himself, in his chambers, pretty much praying on Jake, man, all right? And I'm bringing the scripture out. This is Psalm 64:2. It says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. All right. And that's what they do, man. All right. That's a prime example of, when the cameras are off. All right. When the doors are closed and they have these secret councils, these secret meetings. This is what they're talking about behind the closed doors, man. All right. That's why King David prayed for this, man. All right. At the end of the day, their mission is to keep Jake oppressed, man. All right. Now, even though we in a lighter day of slavery, they still come out with the different policies, through legislation, all right, through the government, different things that they put in the system, all right, they pass through the Senate and through the House to ultimately, keep Jake down, all right, keep Jake oppressed. And, the Jakes that do have, some kind of, sense, I'm gonna say, who are smart, in which, as a people, we are better than, these Edomites and these other nations out here. All right. Israel is much more higher, on another level than these other nations. All right. But at the same time, through our iniquities and our punishments, we have been brought to the lowest that we have ever been. All right. But on top of that, we have the wicked preying on us every single day, man. All right. So that's why King David prayed. He said, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. All right. Because when they are in their chambers, all right, in secret, these are the type of things that they're plotting on, man. All right. In that video, it pretty much just scratched the surface. All right. Because, like I said, this is what their main mission is to do. All right. And for the ones that can, quote unquote, get out the hood, it's either sports or it's rap, man. All right. And the ones that actually do go up to being like in these higher level positions, maybe a tech company, Fortune 500 company, different categories like that. They get their masters, they get their doctorates and different things like that. They want to pull those guys in to be like them. All right. They want to pull those guys to actually indulge in the things that they indulge in. All right. And when that person, starts to act and behave like an Edomite, we call them coons, man. All right. And so this is what they're doing in their chambers, man. This is the secret counsel of the wicked. All right. This is verse 4. It says that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? All right. That's what they do, man. They lay snares and traps for our people. All right. And then at the end of the day, they turn around and make Jake go vote for one of them, man. All right. After they've done laying those snares, those traps, like just a quick example is this guy Biden, man. All right. Now him, and I want to say another guy along when I think Bill Clinton was the president, when Biden was serving as a senator, he was one of those authors of the 3 strikes laws. All right. He was one of those authors of the mandatory minimum sentencing. All right. He helped put all of those policies into play, man. All right. And I seen the clip, I think it was yesterday or today, he was talking about on the Senate floor that, if, a minimum 5-year sentence, for a quarter size of crack rock. All right. And what was crack rock found at? All right. After they infiltrated those neighborhoods. All right. If you watch that show, Snowfall, you can see exactly how they do it. All right. But, after they infiltrate those neighborhoods with the crack, all right, Jake found a way, by being creative to make more money off of it. All right. But didn't he ultimately go back and penalize Jake for it? All right. Laying up that snare. All right. We didn't have planes. All right. We barely had cars, man. Jake was taking the bus, riding bikes, So how we going to get access to thousands of kilograms of cocaine, man? All right. How did that end up in the black community? Okay. Through the secret counsel of the wicked, man. All right. That was the snare that they laid for us. All right. And they had a lot of Jakes, get caught up in that, in the 80s, in the 90s. All right. But that's all through, the will of Yahweh Bashem Hawashai, But, this is what the wicked do. Okay. Let me get, I got one more precept. I didn't want to be long with this. I just wanted to make a quick point because I came across this maybe a couple weeks ago, and I wanted to do a video on it and never got to it. But, this is Isaiah 10, verse 1. It says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, that write grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, that they may rob the fatherless. All right. And this is what they have done, man. Let me get that word. I think I pulled that word up, decree. This is decree in the online etymology. It says a special ordinance or regulation promulgated by authority. All right. I read a little bit into it. It says, from the Latin decretum, to decree, decide, pronounce a decision, to separate, to saive, thus discriminate, distinguish. All right. And that's pretty much it, and that's what they do with these decrees, man. All right. They separate, all right, with these policies that they put into play, through their laws, all right, through their regulations, all right, in which Jake don't even pay attention to these type of things. So, one thing could be like this one year, the next year, and you go to do something, and say you get caught up doing something, they throw you in the box, man, for 5-10 years. Where they didn't change the law. It used to be a fine, but now it's punishable by 5 years minimum. All right, and that's what they do, man. They rob the fatherless. All right, they take away the fathers in the home. Okay. They prey on the houses. Like a lot of you see it for yourself, man. A lot of Jakes come up, no father, father in jail. All right, father not there, and they use the women. The women say, "Oh, I had to be the father and the mother," These are all under these secret counsels of the wicked, man. They prey on our people. Okay. It's verse 3. It says, "And what will ye do in the day of visitation, in the desolation which shall come from far? To whom will ye flee for your help? And where will ye leave your glory?" Question mark. Yeah, it's kind of going into something else, but I just wanted to make that point, man. I just wanted to do a quick lesson on this, because it needs to be known, man. It needs to be out there, all right? You can't trust in the pressure, man. Let me get that. I think I spelled that wrong. Yeah, it's Psalm 62, verse 10. It says, "Trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them." All right. You start getting a better paying job, start making a little bit of money, making it out. You don't set your heart upon that. All right. You can't trust in oppression, because even at the end of the day, you might be doing better than some Jakes, but you still can't trust in that oppression, man. All right. You said don't set your heart upon riches. All right. And we know, as the hopeful elect, we set our heart upon the riches to come, man. The kingdom of heaven. All right. But I don't want go off topic. I just wanted to hit that point real quick. This is what goes down in the secret counsels of the wicked, man. All right. This is how they draw up those unrighteous decrees. Okay. So Abarat, this lesson was edifying. All right. Trust not in oppression. Okay. Know at the end of the day that these people are plotting on you, man. They're preying on you. Okay. But we're in the end. We're in the latter days. So it's almost time for us to get out of here. Abarat, we have that number. So call law Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Bashim Rakakwadash. Double honors once again to the apostles, the elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who taught me his truth, and peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect, man. Kwame Asrala, Yeshalom.